Wouldn't draft him in the first 3 rounds. He is an arrogant little... He reminds me of a young version of myself. Everyone has an opinion on Johnny Manziel. Good luck finding 2 of the same.
LeBron James loves him, called him little bro. Leno had a chair for him on The Tonight Show. Hunting buddies. Drake.
Anderson, not a duck. Drake the rapper.
Word. He has friends, he has fans, he has critics, he has challengers.
John Gruden is all of those things, and he was with Johnny Football today.
He's a duck.
Okay.
You got the name I want. That Johnny Football. I heard you say you don't like, hey, I don't need to be called Johnny Football, but who gave you that name?
That was some of the folk tale coming out of high school, moving into A&M. I think it was probably a Texags message board type of nickname that came out, and it really stuck. And I do like it. At the same time, it's really, it's almost, I get people come up to me that don't even think they know my last name. They just know, people have called me Mr. Football before.
I like that name. I want that name, Johnny Football.
We can share it.
Yeah. But it was this play. It was this play that justified that name. You remember this play?
Yes, sir.
So, I mean, you dip up in there, you do a 360, you're running to your left. Forget about running to your left. And what kind of throw is that?
I think the throw was just get it there however it came out. And when I tried to go through my normal motion, that's to try and stop and keep from getting hit by this guy and pulling up and slow myself down. That's the way it came out.
Yeah, but you know what happens? The guys like me that are watching games on Saturday, I pick up my cell phone, I call my friends, I say, did you just see Johnny Football, man? That's unbelievable. I'm looking for some individual determination. That's the third eye. Write it down. Individual determination. I call it effort. But that's the third eye. I want improvisation. No question I want that. I want some intangible qualities. But when I need it the most, I want some individual determination. And this play you make, Johnny Manziel coming from the left side of the screen to script this ball. God, I love that. Now, another man's going to pick it up, and you're going to tackle him and throw him on his back. Now, that's a hell of an effort, man. What's that say about Manziel right there?
I want to win, and I'll do anything for those guys. I feel like this play right here is who I am every day in football, whether it's practice, whether it's a game, whatever. We needed that play, and didn't know the outcome, if it was going to be a fumble, if it was going to be, but not on my watch, not while I'm on the field was I going to let somebody strip that ball on the 1 and take it back 99 yards to the other side.
Barry Switzer, he had something to say about you the other day, I heard, didn't he?
Did he?
Yeah. I don't know what it was, but he's probably not real happy with you for kicking his ass.
Probably not.
I mean, didn't you break a rushing record or something against Oklahoma in the Cotton Bowl?
I think so.
You got a lot of awards, and you got a lot of success, and with it comes a lot of what?
Distractions.
You're on ESPN every day. So I gotta ask, you're on Jay Leno. Is that LeBron?
Yes, sir.
You know LeBron James.
Yes, sir.
You know these Drake. You know these guys by name, right? How much of this do I have to deal with? Is there a lot of maintenance, Johnny?
Yes, sir.
Off the field? I mean, if I draft you in the first round, what is this? What am I getting?
I was asked to do a lot of things. I was asked to do certain things that some other people weren't asked to do. My mom always tells me there's a time and a place for everything, and during the spring, during and after the Heisman, when things happen so fast, I did too much, and I put too much on my own plate and didn't say no enough, and should have said no more, and should have stayed in my realm and stayed in College Station and hung out.
Well, I mean, man, every time I turn on the TV, you're on there. You're somewhere.
And I never wanted it to be that way. I never wanted to be like that. I'm not that kind of guy. I'm not the kind of guy that causes any problems with my team or in my locker room or with my coaches. I don't want that. And I don't want them to think that I'm high maintenance or take a lot to, I didn't even see it, to take a lot of work to keep up with. I'm a simple guy from a small town.
Simple guy, small town, big place. In his 2 years in the SEC, he's posted the 2 best seasons for total offense in conference history. This season, he finished with 4,873 yards, more than 500 yards better than Heisman-winning seasons of Cam Newton and the Tim Tebow. Coach Gruden on SportsCenter earlier today. He's impressed with old John Football.
I really like Manziel. If I was coaching today, I would want a quarterback like Johnny Manziel. It's hard to find a player that can create offense on his own. He does things that Brett Favre did when I was in Green Bay. He does things that Ben Roethlisberger has done for the Steelers. He makes yards on his own. He has a strong desire and an aptitude to learn, and I think that'll happen. The hits must be minimized. He's going to have to rely on his system and supporting cast more at the next level. I think that's crystal clear in his mind. The arrow is going up, though. He can adjust his game to the pro style, and I think he will. The past is in the past. He's had a good time, as a lot of college students have had. I think he's learned how to say no. I think he's taken an important step in his life by making himself eligible for this draft. All he wants to do is play quarterback, and I think a lot of the distractions are behind him. But I keep a close eye on him, just like I did all my young players.
That's just a little taste right there.